welcome back to the channel. We're working on our diet plan today a little bit. I'm gonna get the car on jack stands, probably pull the hood off and get the wheels and that stuff in the backyard so it's safe for the winter, and then maybe start to pull off at least a set of front brakes, and we can probably get a weight on at least one set of fronts and compare them to our new TBMs and see what kind of weight savings we're gonna have this year. So anyways, I'll try and set up some time lapses and maybe some videos throughout the day, but that's pretty much what we're up to. Getting started on the teardown. See you guys in a bit. Car's on jack stands, and next we're going to start working on pulling off the master cylinder. Got the electromagnet pulled off of the line lock, and then I get to crawl up under here oh, you got blinking light, and try and disconnect the push rod off of the brake pedal. So I get to be a contortionist and lay in the car like Mork and Mindy. I don't know, we'll find out.
Huh?
So we'll find out.
I got brake fluid on. I know that can't be good for them.
No.
Then the line flip is slowing brake fluid.
Did it survive?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, look at that. Cerakote to the rescue. That was already there, whatever that is. Piece of spark plug wire melted to it, probably.
This stud's been cut off. It was a 4-bolt.
I say, doesn't it still have 4, or does it just have 2 now, or 3?
Somebody looks like got hit with a cutoff wheel.
Yeah, that one must have been in the way.
That one got removed.
Yep. So master cylinder or brake pedal ratio is 12 inches to the top hole, or 2 inches to the top hole and 12 inches to about the center line of the pad. I'd say easier on our control arms though, because those might be real tolerant, not be real tolerant to brake clean.
That's good rattle can shit right there.
Yeah, I ain't planning on taking them off this winter, so don't get them too fucked up. Those were off enough times last winter. I don't want to pull them off this winter.
Hate brake fluid.
Yeah, brake fluid sucks. But at least our Cerakote on the header seems to hold up pretty good to it. Or did you go straight to the rocks with our master cylinder?
It's laying out there dying.
It's dying a slow death.
Bleeding to death in the rocks.
Okay, so we got that done. Up next,
Beer.
Beer? Okay, I like that. start working on getting those front brake lines separated and then undoing all of these brand new brakes we just put on at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod and let you hang out and watch.
But the sleeves for the cylinders are made for it. Standard big block Chevy, you have door spacing of 4.84 inches. This has 5.0.
Oh shit!
What?
The boards are spread apart, you can make the sleeves thicker.
You blew my. That was aimed at you.
Yeah, that was aimed right at my fucking leg.
Aimed at you.
God damn.
Well, you did that enough.
Okay, what's your guess?
I don't know.
I think it's got to be 35 pounds for a complete set of factory stuff.
There's 23.
There's 23. My other flat stuff here. Probably a little off with our.
There's 35.
So we're already at 35 too. Plus a bracket. Plus 2 pads. We'll throw that guy.
Damn near 40 pounds.
So we're right at
You're missing a
39.5 pounds, missing a couple of bolts, whatever. So we'll call it damn near 40 pounds.
Set that over there.
Okay, so a TBM brake, a bracket,
And a caliper in that box.
caliper,
10 pounds at the most. You're
we're
missing
looking
some
at 8,
bolts.
we're missing
Some bolts.
some bolts,
Brake
2
pads,
bearings,
a little bit
and
of-
some tiny little brake pads. So we'll call that 10 pounds. That's 30 pounds a corner.
Yep. That's 60 pounds off the front pretty easy.
60 pounds. Probably pretty fair, right? I mean, we're not missing that much out of
You
this
know what?
kit.
You got bearings in there. You have.
That's what I said, no bearings, but what do those bearings weigh? A pound, pound and a half? We got got one more thing to weigh. We've got cast iron master cylinder right here. We're gonna go back with the Chrysler style master cylinder that's aluminum and plastic. So we're guessing it might be 3 pounds. This old cast iron one with the proportioning valve is 12 pounds, 2.9 ounces. So I'm guessing we'll have damn near another 10 pounds right there. So that's almost 70 pounds off the front end just in the brakes. Plus we've got probably a little bit of weight savings in the tubing as well, because we're not going to go back with the tubing that has this protective coily on it. So that's going to be a little lighter weight as well. Sorry for Finnegan in the background. You probably hear him, but is that any better? Okay, so that frees now.
They're dragging like
Yeah.
crazy.
So before I did that, I should have showed you guys that we had crazy amount of brake drag. Like you could hardly turn this rotor by hand. But the new brakes shouldn't have that issue anymore. So now that that's busted loose, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this torn off. So not bad progress today. We got hood hinges on jack stands. Front brakes on both sides are off. Brake hoses, master cylinder, bumpers in the backyard too. And it looks like at least 60 pounds of savings, 70 pounds of savings off of the front so far. We got brake line from the master cylinder over to the passenger side yet to go, and then we've got all of the rear stuff yet to tear off. That'll be next time we work on the car, but we got a pretty good head start because we don't have to get the car up on the jack stands, any of that stuff. I've got 2 more things to chop off yet back here. We've got this portion of frame rail up here to chop off. I kind of did a hack job for now, but this one over here I think was, what was that, 3 pounds, 5 pounds?
It's quite a bit, yeah.
I think that was almost 5 pounds getting rid of that frame rail. So I'll do a little more cleanup on that in the future and get some paint on it, but that'll be 10 pounds out of the back. We've got a lot of work to do in the back. We've got to pull the axles and get the drums, backing plates, get the old lines off. We've got a whole bunch of brake line to get off from the rear diff to the front. But overall, made pretty good progress today.
Only to put the brake lines all back on.
Yeah, only to put brand new, the same, right back in. Yeah, something. Makes sense somewhere, some way. We did have an issue with one of the front brake hoses, or brake lines, this spring, where it did not have any fluid flow, so it was clogged up with rust. So that's kind of why we want to replace the rest of the brake lines while we're doing all this. No sense in putting a whole bunch of brand new parts in only to have another clogged up brake line issue. But we definitely had a lot of brake drag in the front, and we should have no more issue with that with our TBM stuff that's going back in. They claim 0 drag, so we'll see if we can make it happen. Probably have a lot of shimming to do. But we got a whole pile of new stuff over here. Brand new TBM stuff. Their install kit for a whole door car brake line setup. And then we also have a Ron Rhodes tubular core support. That's supposed to be like another 7 pounds or so of savings. And this is all the junk we tore out today. And it seems like that's about 30 pounds a side. So we'll see how much progress we make on the next one.